Good afternoon, evening, or morning, whatever time of day it is. Just excuse me a second, I'm just getting my top on because you don't need to see that. Good evening, my lovely people. It is CryptoFit UK. I've just come on to do this video quick because I've just asked a load of my people on Discord and the team that I'm with to see what they're doing strategy wise, anything different. One second, let me just grab my iPad. So guys, negative price action with regards to Safuu. It's only going to last another couple of days. And then I can see it increasing towards node day, which is next Sunday. So in 8 days' time, there'll be people sacrificing for the nodes. Right. So you've got some people on the cusp of whether they want a node or not. Now I'm absolutely bullish for a node or two, one or two. So here's what I'm thinking. If Pancake Swap are down to 200 and now they're at 58,320.98 Safuu. They're selling 2,000 an hour, which is 1,680, which is currently about 7,000 US. Sorry, I was just checking. Now, if that is the case, then according to my sources, they're going to be there. They're going to have their bag completely reduced by probably 2 days' time. So I can imagine that once they have emptied out the last bit of their bag, a little bit of their what they have left, which is still an awesome amount of money. It's still £250,000, $250,000. The price will, in my humble opinion, will go up quite rapidly, quite sky high. And all those people that have sold with the rush that was on, they're going to start buying back. Whales will start buying back, and this is where wealth is born. Is right at this point. So we know that we're going to have a couple of negative days price action. We're currently sitting at, where are we at? Just checking deck screen at 426. It's 8:45 in the UK. 424. Okay, I think we're going to be rumbling along this for the next couple of days. And then once Pancake Swap have finished their sell-off, which is their choice, it's their business decision to do so, then people are going to start filling their bags for the node. So I reckon that you've all got 2 more days of optimum buying positions to buy as much as you possibly can, and then wait for the increase. Personally, I think it could hit $12 by next Sunday. Personally, I mean, if that's the case, then that means that I could potentially get 2 nodes, 2 or 3 light nodes, depending on where we are. It's worth thinking about. See, it's quite difficult for me because I have a smaller bag than compared to the rest of the other big influencers. I don't have thousands, I have hundreds. And I understand that this is a life-changing decision for everybody that's going to buy a node and everybody that's going to do it. Now, if I didn't want any recurring costs, then I would keep on buying, a couple each day, like I do with trying to, I sell something from another protocol to get into this one. So I will sell every 2 to 3 days. I will add a tiny bit of gas money myself, and then I would get it sent over to Safuu to increase my bag. But without this dip, I wouldn't have been able to get there. I currently have 65 Safuu, which is worth about $300, which is not a lot at the moment. But if that goes up to $12, which I had imagined that it would do once the sell-off of Pancake Swaps do, or whatever they decide to do, then I think the whales are going to come back and they're going to start buying a ton. I've just watched the Cautious Crypto Investor, CCI, and loved their video about how they were saying and what they were doing. don't disagree with anything you say, what you're doing there. He was helpful enough, and I'll tag the video in up here, saying about that. He was giving examples of when was a good time to buy. He was talking about dollar cost averaging, which, you know, I'm just getting into learning about. I understand the fundamentals of it. I don't know everything about it, but it's something that I'm researching and, you know, committing to learning and implementing, because I've bought at $5 and some $5.11, brought in at $3.71, and I bought a little bit more today at $4.20 something today, for 4 more Safuu. Yeah, as I say, I've got 65 now, which is exciting for me, because during all this sell pressure, I've just been increasing my bag to something that I've never actually thought was going to be actually possible. Sorry, I'm just keep on looking at Deck Screener, because I think at the moment that's like an ongoing saga at the moment. It's funny to see. So if they've got 24 hours to 48 hours, I could probably see the price go down as low as about perhaps $3.50 again. I don't think that this is now a panic situation. This is just a situation that it is. And if, for example, you're lucky enough to buy 100 Safuu at $3, then, you know, you've got 2 Safuu a day, roughly 2.4 Safuu a day. And then if it goes up to $12, like I'd expect, then you would have 4 extra money. You know, that's a good place to be in before the sacrifice of the node. Has my strategy changed? And yes, it has, but no, it hasn't yet, because I haven't made that decision. So it's something that I've personally been thinking about what my strategy should be and what it could be, and I've run the numbers. And when we become a blockchain, that's when it becomes insanely massive. Everything that we do on the blockchain earns us money. We've got Waffle Swap coming on. We've got you know, which is our new DEX, and we know that Brian has purchased that name, and I know that that's going to be what he's going to be calling it, which yeah, it's fine. Pancake Swap, Waffle Swap. I think it's just a direct joke at them, but never mind. And by the way, waffles in the UK not really found. Just saying, they can be found, but it's not really a common item. Really not. You know, waffles and syrup, we have to look for the waffles and then the syrup here in the UK. You know, not as common as it is in America, and I'm wondering why. Everyone will come out over, and, you know, Taco Bell's now in the UK, has been for the last few years, as far as I'm aware. But I think we need some waffle and syrup shops around in the UK. Just saying. Anybody want to try and do that? I mean, we do have takeaway dessert shops that do waffles with different types of ice cream and sauces and God knows what else, but yeah, perhaps we need some waffle specific shops in the UK. Anybody out there that's got some money? Well, loads of people have money after this. So when the blockchain comes out, sorry, just to digress from the waffles, I think everything that we do, everything that Safuu community do, it'll be earning money. And with every transaction, I mean, looking at the transactions today, we've had 1,523 transactions. So, and the volume was 710k, and I don't know when that is, because I don't know when that is, whether that's UTC time or how that's worked out. But in the last 24 hours, this is in the last 24 hours, those 1,500 or so transactions, and this is buying and selling Safuu. We've had 837 buys and 686 sales. So we're actually buying more than what's being sold. But with Pancake Swap for the next couple of days, it's still going to create a little bit of negative pressure on the price. So perhaps if I do this, then I might be a little less rude on checking the results. No, I'm just not organized. I haven't done a script for this one, so, you know, bear with. Yeah, I mean, we're down 14.36 in the last 24 hours. Liquidity is still looking good. It was 8.2. We did recover to 10.1 the other day. So I don't think this is necessarily bad. I mean, we're all in this protocol to make money. That is the one thing that we're doing to be in this protocol. This is everybody. This is everybody's desire to either make a little bit of money passively or want to make a lot of money. You know, the absolute dream would have, sacrifice 1,000. For me personally, that my dream would be to have a full node, 5 light nodes, and then be able to sacrifice 1,000 Safuu tokens, and then sacrifice it all on October the 20th. The reality of the situation is, for me, is I'm going to have to weigh up buying 1 or 2 nodes and then pay for the node hosting, just to see how that will bring us along. I already know where we would be for the 20th of January, because the price would be $9, and I'd know that I'd have X amount of Safuu coin. But I don't know whether I want to do the token in between times. So there's a part of me that says I should hedge my bets and make sure that I do the token. I don't know. I'm personally, I'm kind of a little bit confused and torn as to what I want to do now. My original plan, which is still there, and that's exactly what I'm going to be, is continue to buy tokens during the time, because I know that the fire pit value will pretty much be 34-35% by the end of the year, and I like the fun of buying and buying Safuu. So it is a bit of a weird time for me, and although I'm absolutely positive about Safuu as a protocol, I don't like it when I haven't figured out my strategy properly, or if I'm starting to waver on my strategy. At the moment, my strategy was to continue to buy the token and buy 1 or 2 light nodes, and then sacrifice everything on October the 20th, and then continue to buy all the way up to the 28th of March of the 1st of March next year, to get the maximum of the protocol. So I'm not too sure if that's still my plan. I'm kind of 50-50 on it at the moment, but I just want to see how we are by Wednesday, Thursday next week. It's a moment for reflection for me. Safuu isn't a mistake for me at all. I absolutely love the protocol. I love what Brian Legend and the team are doing. It's a case of if my strategy will change now. I don't think it will. I'm just having kind of an open conversation about it. So 2 more days of this negative pressure. I know that I'll be able to buy another 5 or 6, maybe 10 by Monday or Tuesday, before the actual increase of it going up 65. I might get to 80. So I know that would be 2 Safuu a day. I think 2 Safuu a day is a dream at the moment. But knowing that this situation of the low prices won't last long. See how it's confusing. I'm a low holder, but I am doing influencer videos for Safuu. But this is an amazing time. Wealth is actually created within bear markets, and this for us is a bear market. I think the price will rebound to easily $12 by the time that the node sale comes up. I think right now we need to stop talking about the FUD and everything else like that, and I think we need to start thinking about where we could be at on Sunday. So where we're going to be on Sunday the 28th, I reckon we're going to be probably between 8. I'm going to probably give quite a large margin on here. I'm going to say $8 to $16. I'm hoping to see it around that time. This hasn't changed where I think it could be on the 20th of October. I've always said it's going to be around about the $50 to $72 mark. But as soon as we, if you check back my other video saying that it will go up to 417% within the first 2 months of the Safuu coin, I think that's going to be $41, $42 inside of a couple of months. I may be completely wrong on this. It's not financial advice, certainly isn't. However, that being said, if you average out all of the massive rises for like Ethereum, a B&B and AVAX and all of that. The sky's the limit with this. I mean, there's not as much noise on any other protocol or any other DeFi project than Safuu. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there isn't. This is just a quick video. I said it's a quick video, but it's actually 15 minutes long, and I just want to get this out because I absolutely love you guys. I want to be part of your influencer circle that you actually listen to, and I would really appreciate it. I'm almost at 200 subscriptions, so if you would like to subscribe at the bottom and check out my other videos. I'm going to tag a couple of people in this as well, and yeah, peace out. It's Saturday evening. Enjoy a couple of drinks, enjoy your family. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.